Okay. So Ragi, it was good to know about your experience, but you already have fair bit of understanding how exactly the HR things works.
Yeah.
So earlier you were into the HR operations, and you said
Yes,
that
right.
you have worked with multiple HRIS tools, right? So
Yes, right.
I just want to have an understanding regarding this that you have worked more of
Mm-hmm.
a kind of an end user, okay,
Mm.
or
Right, right.
as a stakeholder, like who used to work as a bridge between the technical and the functional team. More
Actually, both a bit of bridge, as you said, like managing the workflows and those kind of things, and more of a kind of operations end user role.
okay. So the thing what exactly the employee central system is, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. You know the basic functionalities of the employee central, that
Yeah,
how
I know.
exactly we lay the foundation of our employee central, how
Mm,
exactly the implementation gets started, and what
mm.
are all the essentially follow the stage where our system.
Edwin, your voice is breaking in between.
My voice is breaking. Is it same for you also, Vinod? And
Getting better now. Just in between, it's going on and
Yeah,
off.
in between.
Yeah.
Right.
okay, okay, no worries. Okay, so Ragi, I just wanted to understand this thing. That being a part as a HR operations person.
Mm-hmm.
So what I can understand from your thing is that along with the operations, you have also played a part of HR business partner, right?
Yeah, not much, a bit. So I
Okay.
was, supporting the data migration and all those things. So it's been a while, like 5, 6 years before. So I'm not actually able to recover all those things.
No worries, no worries.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
if I will talk about the time management,
okay.
right, which is basically where we deals with the leads and attendance of the users who are existing into a success factor system. So,
Hmm.
do you have any, knowledge about it? That how exactly does it goes?
I
And
have worked with Chronos application. So I have a like punch in, punch out and adding all those things, absence and all those things, ideas. Just that.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Time
So,
management using the Chronos application. Yeah.
okay, Chronos,
Mhm.
you have used time management in Chronos. Okay, so
Yes, yes.
Chronos is a software which is basically, it was designed for the time management thing.
Yes, right, right.
So, as an end user, you have worked regarding the terminals, which you were saying that making the punch in punch out system and
Yeah, yeah,
all of
yeah.
those kind
Yeah,
of
I was
stuff,
working
right?
as a HR admin, so I was able to access and make changes, edits, and all those things in the application.
Okay, good. Okay. So, Ragi, what
Mm.
we are going to do, you see, first of all, I'm going to give you a bit of revision regarding what exactly our employee central system is. Okay. So,
Mhm.
if you are saying that you have used the system 5 years back, so
Yes,
there is a lot which has been changed, since then.
yes, right, right.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
regarding if I will talk about, our success factor system. So you have
Mm.
been the part of the, discussion with the, implementation partner, where you have, given your inputs regarding how exactly your system should be, how exactly you want it to be
Mhm.
configured, right? All that kind of stuff is stuff, stuff. Basically, you were talking from the stakeholder standpoint,
Mhm.
right? So,
Mhm.
if I will ask from you, a very simple thing
Mhm.
that do you know how many data models do we have in our success factor system,
Yeah, four.
and what are those data models?
Succession data model, corporate, country specific succession, and country specific corporate model.
Okay, good. So, what exactly corporate data model deals in?
Yeah, ask in detail. I'm not sure because
See,
I'm
yeah,
just
no,
refreshing that also. Yeah.
no, completely fine, completely fine. I just, I'm just asking these questions because I, know the depth that what
Uh,
exactly do you know about the system? Because what
uh,
when we enters into any of the interviews, right?
Yeah, understood.
If
So,
they are going to ask how many data models, so certainly they are going to ask about what exactly do we have there. Right? So
right, country, corporate data models, in sense, I mean, it will be organization details, job, and the pay, and all those things. Hello?
yes, yes, Ragi, I'm listening to you. Yeah. So you said your main org pay and job structure, right?
I'm sorry?
You said that for corporate data model we use what we maintain is our
Yeah,
organization pay and our job
organization
structure.
record, job, yeah, correct.
Good, good, Ragi. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay, so let's discuss about.
Okay.
So let's talk about the time management part, right? You have worked into the Chronos, right? So how basically a
Yes,
time
yes.
management is divided. If I will talk about the time management, the term time management.
Mm. Mm.
So what exactly this term means? Your time management.
In out time and attendance management, then off time like holidays.
Attendance management, you said, correct?
Mm, mm.
Attendance management, yes, that is correct. Then
Then leave off, I mean time off, absence.
time off, right?
Yeah.
Correct. Anything else? Anything else?
I'm not able to recall.
We do have time tracking also, right?
Yeah, time tracking, correct.
The work which you are doing there as an admin for Chronos.
Correct.
So what exactly is your attendance management? What do we do in the attendance management? What kind of industry you were working with? Can you give me a brief about it? What kind of industry it was?
It was into stores, Target stores. So I was supporting Target stores.
So it was retail basically.
Retail, yeah, right.
You were into the retail industry.
Mm.
So how exactly was the working structure? You guys used to work into the entire organization was working into the day shifts, right?
It was into yeah, correct.
Or there were night
Night
shifts,
shift, correct.
right? How
Mm.
exactly it was?
Sorry?
How exactly, what were all the shifts which you were having, there?
It's for the retail employees, I mean, it could be day shifts, night shifts, overtime, and all those things.
Okay, fine. Now, regarding your leave part, right?
Uh,
What sort of leaves which you were having over there?
So actually, we were getting the request from the respected stores HR admins. So we were making the edits on the Chronos applications regarding the leave, their shift. If there is any edits in the in or in out punches, then about their leaves and all those things in Chronos.
So basically,
Uh,
that if there is any deviation into the punch in and punch out time, right?
no. Sorry, I didn't understand.
Your voice, Ragi, is a bit slow. So is it for me only? Or
Hello, am I audible?
For
Ragi.
me, both are fine. Only Edwin, your voice is some having echo kind of things for me.
Yeah, for me also.
Okay. Hold
Maybe
on,
there is some
boss.
headset issue.
Just a second.
Just a suggestion, Ragi, you can just be more loud.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I'm not feeling well. I'm having cold, so
No problem.
Be
yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah, be comfortable. That's completely fine. This session is for you, so don't worry.
You do not stress much, right? I won't be, putting you much on that. I just wanted to have a fair understanding of, your knowledge about the time part, right? Because those people who use Chronos, so, they are basically having, better understanding of the time management thing, because it is a dedicated tool for time. Okay, so Ragi, I
Okay.
hope you all of you can hear me better now. The echo must have gone.
Much
Yeah,
better
it's
now.
better.
Yes. Okay. See, so Ragini, what I was telling is that regarding this leave management part. So you are saying that the retail people are going to they used to come with the leave request, and you were putting the leaves for them by yourself, or they used to put the leaves by themselves.
It comes as a workflow. So where
Okay.
I as an HR ops admin, I used to approve it and ensure it is updating in the Chronos application. So in case if there is any edits, then I need to make changes as per the respective HR stores admin request.
Okay. So your role was of admin
Kind
as
of,
well as
yeah,
the
yeah.
approver,
Approver, yeah.
right?
Right.
Great. Regarding the time tracking part, which is your here in SuccessFactors, we call it as
Mhm.
clock in and
Clock out.
clock out,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
In the other form, right? That is something which we are doing it from our SuccessFactors system. Now there is a
Okay.
possibility that some other organization must be using a terminal,
Okay.
right? You are having one
Yeah.
of the machine with you where people
Yes,
are
yes.
coming in, they are doing the punch in
Function, pacha.
and punch out, right?
Yes.
And because everything which is any time which is getting recorded, it comes into a SuccessFactors system,
Mhm.
right? It comes in a
Right.
SuccessFactors system. Now when it comes into a SuccessFactors system, how exactly the data gets flows from one place to the other place,
Okay.
because this terminal must be a third party system, right?
Right.
This must be a third party terminal,
Mhm.
right? So how exactly we move the data from our time the SuccessFactors from the third terminal to a SuccessFactors system, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now this was regarding what you were doing into your Chronos system. So because if I will talk about my SuccessFactors system,
Mm.
it also provides the same functionality to me,
Okay.
where I can maintain the attendance of the user, right? I can maintain the leaves of the user, and I can maintain the clock in and clock out of the user.
Mhm.
Now, as a compact solution, because if there are 6 things which a person doing from the SF system, so it does not make any sense that for one functionality I will go out and purchase a separate licensing
Okay.
for an entire software, for which I have to pay, for which I have to hire some of the expert people who are going to implement it, right?
Mm.
Although within the SF system, you need to buy the license for your time tracking. Within the SuccessFactors system, this is a separate licensable functionality.
Oh,
When
okay.
one of the customer wants to implement the time management into their SuccessFactors system,
Mhm.
so they have, if they want to use this time tracking and attendance management, they have to buy the license for it,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
And if I will go here into my SuccessFactors system, right?
Mm.
And let's say if I'm opening any of the sample user,
Mm.
Let's say this person name is John Martins, right?
Right.
So when a person joins the organization, right, I will
Right.
first talk about our leave management, right? That is a thing in which the entire population is interested in within the organization. That how many leaves that we are getting,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
So we have two type of leaves. Okay, I'm talking from a shorter perspective.
Okay.
There one type of leave which I will get upfront
Mhm.
on joining the organization. Example, your sick leave, right?
Right.
Let's say we are having 7 days of annual sick leave
Mm.
that you will get at the time of joining the organization immediately.
Okay.
Okay. Then comes our leave, which we also call as earned leaves, right? How exactly we get the earned leaves? Let's say there is a certain policy for every organization, correct?
Yeah.
Now
Correct.
they will give you that, let's say every month you are supposed to get one leave per month. So as soon as a person will complete the 1 month, that person is eligible to get this leave, right?
Right. Right.
Now you tell me, but sometime what it happens that as soon as your month gets started, right?
Mm.
One leave will get credited to your account, right?
Right. Right.
Here into my success, this is my success factor system,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
And in order to give this benefit, in order, just a second, in order to give this benefit to any of the user
Mhm.
that they are having the leaves with them, right? What do we
Mm.
have? We have a structure which we have to create
Mm.
so that that person can get
Mm.
the leave benefits,
Correct.
right?
Yes.
Just allow me just allow me a minute, right? Just a second, I'm coming. Okay. So let me know once my screen is up for you, Ragi.
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So how exactly this entire structure works? First of all, a organization needs to decide that they want to do the time management from a success factor system,
Mm.
right?
Right.
Then based upon it, what we have our holiday calendars, right? Our
Mm.
holiday
Right.
calendars.
Mm. Mm.
Every company will give you a set of holidays,
Mm.
right? They will give you a
Right.
set of holidays where,
Mm.
based upon which you will create your holiday calendar, right? So
Right.
let's
Right.
say if you're having one holiday for Diwali, one for Christmas, one for Eid, one for Guru Nanak Jayanti. Right? I'm just talking about the Indian holidays as of now. Right?
Okay.
So these are 4 holidays,
Mm.
right? But in order to attach it as a whole, right, you have to attach these as a whole, right? In the real-time calendar, the calendar which we buy or the calendar which we see into our phones, right?
Mm.
You see the bunch of the entire 31 days into one object, right? If I will talk about the January, so under January, you will get all of your days, right?
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, right? Like this,
Yes. Mm.
right? So
Yes.
here, once we have the holidays, based upon those holidays, we create our holiday calendar,
Yes.
right?
Right.
This holiday calendar, what
Mm.
it will contain? It will contain of these holidays, the dates for the holidays, and whether it is a full day holiday or a half day holiday, or it can also be a sporting holiday, right?
Right. Right.
But when I talk about the holiday calendar, right, I have to define all these things. And once I will define all these things, right, this holiday calendar, now, would it be, similar across the entire organization? This holiday calendar which I have created, would it be similar across the entire organization?
No, it's based on the region, country.
Correct. It could be based upon your region. It could be based upon your states, right?
Yes.
There are some regional holidays. There are some holidays which are specific to your state, right?
Yes. Right. Yes.
So it is not necessary that if one state is celebrating Pongal, right?
Mm.
So the other state would also be celebrating it, right? So based
Right. Right.
upon the region, you can create your holiday calendars,
Yes. Right.
right? And once you will create those holiday calendars, then this should get attached to the people of that particular region also, correct?
Yes.
If
Yes.
I put my state as Delhi, right?
Mm.
So the holiday calendar which is supposed to get attached to my profile should be which I have configured for the Delhi, right?
Mm.
If I will attach the Tamil Nadu holiday calendar to my profile, would it be the right thing? No,
No. No.
would not be the right thing, right? So based upon the client requirement, we create our holiday calendars,
Okay.
right?
Mm.
Then comes the work schedule. Now, what exactly is your work schedule?
Yes.
Can you tell me what exactly the work schedule is?
That will be the shift timings.
Okay. Yes, this is partially correct. So, work schedule consists of multiple things. The first thing, which is that what would be your working days? On the days on which you will be working. So, let's say you are working on Monday,
Mm.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We have these 7 days, and these are common across the globe, correct?
Yes.
Now, if you are having Saturday, Sunday as holiday for you, right?
Mm.
This is something which you get as a weekly time off,
Mm.
which is
Yes.
your fixed holiday.
Mm.
This Saturday and Sunday is fixed, right?
Mm.
But this is for you. We have another, our department where the same thing. Those are also working for 5 days only.
Mm.
But for them, when let's say I will talk about Saudi. So Friday and Saturday is off for them, right?
Yes, yes.
Now there is a work difference.
Mm.
There is a difference, right?
Yes, right.
So based upon your region, you have to create your work schedule,
Yes.
right?
Yes, right.
Now, what would be the work timings? So let's say here I am working from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., right?
Mm.
This is my work routine. Is it necessary that during this they will also follow the same?
No.
They might start their work at 7 p.m. and they are working till 4 a.m. in the morning, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Now, coming more to this,
Mm.
right? These are not the only criteria. Let's say you also have to define the total number of working hours in your work schedule.
Yes.
Total number of working hours. That how many hours you work in a week, right?
Yes,
And
right.
based upon that, if you have defined 40 hours a week, or let's say you have defined 40 hours a week, and if a person has worked for 50 hours a week, so what is the difference between two? The difference rate of
OT.
10 hours,
Yeah, 10 hours.
right? So this is important to define that how many working, weeks which we are having
Mhm.
into the success factor system work schedule. So when we go in our attendance part, when we go there and we try to do the overtime calculation, this thing help us that what was the defined as and what is the deviation, right?
Right, right.
I'm not going into deeper as of now because I
Mhm.
just want to discuss the this leave part,
Mhm.
right? This is your holiday calendar and this is your work schedule. Then comes your time profile. Then comes your time profile.
Mhm.
What exactly the time profile is? Have you ever seen any other time profile?
No.
So time profile itself consists of some information. Let's go practically into the system. This is the transaction as managed data.
Mhm.
Here I will search for the time profile.
Mhm.
Let's say we have the standard profile, right?
Yeah.
Now you can see what you can see here. The first thing which we are having here is the country and the region.
Mhm.
Why do we have this?
Oh,
The
it's
reason,
based on the, yeah.
yeah, sorry, come again, please.
No, I'm saying it's based on the country.
Yeah. If you want to make this time profile specific to a particular country, then you will make this as a country specific time profile.
Yes.
And when a person who belongs to India, right, when we will try to attach the time profile which is designed for USA, right, the system would not accept it. Even it
Okay.
would not even show that time profile to a person who is into India.
Mm.
And the reason for it is data filtration. If I belong to the India, so only things which are specific to India should be visible to me, right?
Mm.
Otherwise, it will increase the chance of error. That is why we create the country and region specific time profiles for any of the configuration, which you are
Mm.
doing into the system.
Okay.
Right.
Mm.
Then comes your time account type for working time account.
Mm.
Then comes your time account time account time 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 account type for time off and leave.
Mm.
Right. Your default attendance time type.
Mm.
Your time recording variant. I will come on all these fields, but not as of now.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Understood. Yeah.
Ah. So then comes your time recording variant, which is the
Mm.
important thing I want to show.
Mm.
So we have two things here.
Yeah.
That is your duration and your clock times.
Mm.
So do you know that what is the difference between the duration and the clock times?
No.
This is the time recording variant.
Okay.
So we have two time recording variants. One is duration.
Mm-hmm.
Other one is the clock times.
Okay.
Now what is the difference? A duration base is something where you have fixed working hours.
Mm.
You have 8 hours, right?
Mm.
You will mark the attendance for 8 hours, okay? Or if you are marking half day, so you will mark it for straight away 4 hours,
4 hours.
right?
Yes.
There is nothing else. We are attending, we are, putting the time into the duration.
Mm.
Now comes your clock times. Here, basically, we capture the time into hours and minutes.
Mm.
So let's say if you want to take the leave for only 1 hour, right? You
Mm.
want to apply a leave specifically for 1 hour of time.
Mm.
You can apply it. If you want to work for 4 hours in a day, or let's say if you want to work for 5 hours, 50 minutes in a day, you can work in clock times.
Okay.
But this is not the case with your duration based.
Mm.
So where we capture the time into hours and minutes, that comes under our clock times, right? And
Yeah.
where
Right.
we
Right. Mm.
capture it in the form of day, full day and half day, right? Where we capture it in the form of our full day and half day. There comes your duration. Then your duration comes into the picture.
Mm.
When you measure it in the form of hours and minutes, in hours and minutes, in that case, we use the clock times.
Mhm.
Understood?
Yes, understood.
Now, whatever leave type which we create into the system, whatever leave type which we create into the system. So let's say someone has created the sick leave, right?
Mm.
Someone has created this vacation, right?
Mm.
Unlike this, you can also create a leave type of your own, let's say this PTO, right?
Mm.
So whatever leave type which we are going to create, we are going to create under this time type. Time type means here our leave type.
Mm.
And what we do, we connect time types to the time profile and we attach the time profile to our users or employees.
Employees. Mm.
Correct?
Yeah, correct.
So if I will cancel this,
Mm.
if I will go into the system and go to the John's profile, let's say.
Mm.
So where will I connect this time profile? For that, I have to come into the job information of John
Okay.
or of any of the employee. If I will edit this,
Mm.
so we have a separate section here
Mm.
for our time information,
Okay.
where we connect our time profile, we connect our holiday calendar,
Mm.
we connect our work
Yes.
schedule.
Okay.
So if you will see this,
Mm.
a holiday calendar which is attached to the profile of John is the
Mm.
holiday calendar of United Kingdom.
Mm.
If I will come here and I will search for the holiday calendar, so this contains of all the leaves which customer must have given us to configure,
Okay.
right?
Yeah, right.
Now, I have told you about the time type,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
Apart from the time type, we do have a time account type as well.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what is the difference between a time account type and a time type? We were talking about when a person gets hired into the system,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
When a person gets terminated,
Terminated. Mm.
right? Or let's say if a person is getting promoted or he's getting demoted, any of the thing, right?
Mm.
So let's say your company provides 12 earned leads in a year,
Mm.
okay? And I'm joining in the month of March. So should I get all the 12 yields?
No.
Why is that?
It starts from the beginning of the year, right?
Yes, because it starts with the beginning of the year. Just it starts with the beginning of the year. And I'm joining the organization in between of my calendar year. Correct?
Yes.
I am joining it in between of the calendar year. So my leaves will come on a pro rata basis,
Mm.
right?
Yeah,
What
right.
exactly do you mean by pro rata?
No. Based on joining?
No, the pro rata means that based upon the structure which has been defined,
Mhm.
right? The system will give the leave balance as per how much you are eligible for. If you are not eligible for the leaves which were for your Jan and Feb, so based upon this pro rata calculation, the system will exclude these two leaves, right? And it will
Yeah.
only start giving you the leaves starting from the month of
March.
March. So at the time of the end of the year,
Mm.
if someone has into the organization from Jan till December, that person will be having the leave balance of 12 leaves
Yes.
if he has not exhausted anything.
Yes. Yes.
But on the other hand, if I have joined in March and I am into the organization till December, so how many leaves I would be having?
10.
I will
10.
be having 10 leaves. Right? So system
Yes.
has done the proration. And how this proration is done? We do it via our time of configuration. Okay.
Yes.
This is the logic which we write while creating our leaves, while creating our leave type.
Okay.
So what I have told you here is that we have how exactly the structure is. Time profile as time types. Time types have time account types. Now, this time type and time account type. What is the difference between this? This leave type, right?
Yes. Right.
These leave type, which if okay, so let's say if a person goes on, if a lady goes on a
Maternity leave.
maternity leave, okay. Every organization have different, apart from the standard which is given by the government, some people give us some additional leave. Some organization, who do not follow the regulations, they come some of the,
Mm.
a smaller amount of leaves. Let's
Mm.
say if we are giving 182 leaves, right? At the time of joining, would I get these 182 leaves at the time when a person is joining? No. Why? Because this is a situation based, right?
Yes. Right. Right.
When our lady has joined the organization, maybe at that time she is not even married,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. Right. Right.
So why she will be, getting this maternity leave? Or let's say your company has, made one of the leave as accident benefit leave, right?
Mm.
If a person has met with an accident and that person has informed the organization, so they are giving 7 leaves max
Mm.
for recovery of that person,
Okay.
right? The person would not be able to avail anything more than 7 leaves, right?
Yes. Yes.
But this is something which we are getting based upon the situation, right?
Yes.
We are not generating any quota for it.
Mm.
We are not generating any quota. We are not generating any quota for these leaves. These are the fixed amount, right?
Yeah,
That
right.
maternity leave you will get 182 days, accident benefit leave you will get 7 days.
Mm.
But if I will talk about those leaves for which are basically the quota generation leaves, which are basically the quota generated leaves. Quota generated means where the accrual happens. You know, understand the word accrual?
Mm, yeah.
Accrual means that something is getting summed up.
Yeah, accumulated ones.
Yes,
Mm.
these leaves are getting accumulated. That for the first month you are going to get, 0.80 leaves.
Mm.
Then again you are going to get, 0.80 leaves. Then again you are going to get 0.80 leaves, right?
Mm.
As soon as you got promoted, this will get shift to 1 leave. You went on a bigger level, it will become 2 leaves, right? So we are
Yes.
basically generating a quota for this based upon certain conditions.
Mm.
We have the authority. How do you want to give these leaves to the users? You want to give them upfront, right?
Mhm.
Want to give them monthly? Want to give this bi-weekly,
Bi-weekly. Okay.
right?
Mm.
And so on and so forth.
Mm.
So those leaves for which we generate the quota, which are the quota based leaves, where you will be writing a logic that, upon the joining, a person will get this, upon the termination, a person will get this, and during the tenure, a person will get this.
Mm.
So here, if you will see, we have 4 type of logics, 4 type of rules which help us to create this quota. That is our accrual rule. Now, what is our accrual rule? Accrual rule means that how much accrual or how much leave you will be getting,
Mhm.
right, during the
Mm.
entire year or during the entire life cycle till the time you are into the success
Organization.
factors
Mm.
or within
Okay.
your organization,
Yes.
right? Apart from this accrual, we have the higher rule. When the higher rule get triggered, higher rules only get triggers when a person gets hired into the system. It checks, right, that when a person is joining the organization. So let's say if your company is saying if a person is joining in the first 15 days, then they will get that 1 leave which we were discussing about.
Mm.
And if a person joins after 15th,
It'll be half day.
then he will not get anything.
Oh,
This could be a possibility, right?
yeah.
So we are going to take care of this thing via our higher rule. When the higher event gets triggered into
Okay.
the system,
Mhm.
based upon that, we get this also. After, from the next month, your accrual rule will start working. That if you are eligible to get 1 leave per month, this will give you the 1 leave per month, right?
Yes, right.
Then comes your termination rule.
Mm.
That during the time of the termination, how exactly the system should do the accrual. So let's say if you have a 3 months of
That is correct.
notice period. So should you get one leave for each month, like you were getting the regular during the
No.
regular accrual,
Oh,
or you should not get anything because you are already on the notice period,
yes. Yes.
right? So this
Yes.
is something which we set up into a termination rule. Then comes your period and processing, right? Let's say we have casual leaves, right?
Hmm.
So you're getting 7 casual leave in a year, right?
Hmm.
And if you're not availing these, during the next cycle, this should get lapsed,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So how the system should behave at the time of the end of the period,
Hmm.
whether you want to carry forward a leave, whether you want to lapse a leave,
Hmm.
right? Whether you want to carry forward a certain amount,
Hmm.
right? All
Yes.
of it
Hmm.
comes under your period and
Period.
processing,
Okay.
right?
Hmm.
Now, the fields where we attach this, what I have shown you into the system for John, right?
Hmm.
We have to activate these fields. This will not come by default. So if I will go to the
Hmm.
manage business configuration, so under our job information,
Hmm.
we have these standard success factors given fields:
Okay.
time profile, holiday calendar, your work schedule. Once you will activate these, then only you will be able to attach the information to the user's profile.
Okay.
Apart from it, you would not be able to do.
Hmm.
If you will look at it, if I will do the take action, make correction here, right?
Hmm.
And I will come to this time profile type code.
Edwin, we are just running over the time now. So just Ragi, you're okay with it, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
No, I'm just wrapping it up. I'm just
Okay,
wrapping it up.
no problem. Thanks.
Yeah. So, this thing, right? This is something which we have to configure in order to show into the system,
Hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
how exactly we are going to create this entire structure? How exactly we are going to do the configuration? How exactly we are going to, make the logics?
Hmm.
All of it will become the part of this training, that we are going to do the configuration for certain, different scenarios,
Okay.
right? Because while
Hmm.
working into the real-time environment,
Hmm.
we get a lot of different scenarios.
Okay.
So how exactly we are going to, configure them if we will come across something like that? How we are going to structure the time for the organization? How we are going to structure the attendance management? How we are going to, configure the time tracking for the organizations? How
Hmm.
it works into the real time?
Okay.
That is something which we are going to
Okay.
cover in our training part. And
Okay. Okay. Got it. Got it.
over to you, Ajit. Ragi, if you are having any questions, so you please feel free to.
No, it's really informative.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Edwin is one of our expert training partner, Ragi, who has been
Yeah,
with
yeah.
us over
I
a
got
year.
it.
Yeah. All right. So I think, by your request, we just thought of, having a quick demo covering only time and, time management module as such, Ragi. And
Okay.
I have also messaged you the demo which we have conducted this morning on onboarding.
Okay.
So you can also go through that demo. I
Sure,
will
sure.
share you the link of this demo as well so that you can go through it.
Okay.
Just a quick high level update, and it should not take more than 5 minutes. Who we are, like, as I stated, Altivision is in the market since last 3 years now. We have trained several students, and through Altivision, what we normally do is that we offer multiple training courses as well as certification. Success Factor is one of our strength. under which we normally deliver 8 different modules. And we have all the expert trainers covering each modules which falls within the respective area, so that we assist our students. We have SAP FICO, we have SAP Material Management, SAP ABAP, as well as we also provide non-technical courses as such. Okay, specifically when it comes to time and management, we prefer to cover the entire module within 25 to 30 live sessions.
Oh,
And
okay.
each session is going to be of 1 hour, which we conduct online.
Okay.
And we cover both theoretical concepts as well as we give you a practical access as well to our system, that is SuccessFactor, meaning you will be having your own access to your system, so that post every session which we conduct, you will have an access and you can post the session, you can keep practicing using the system access which we will give it to you, and that access will last with you for 90 days, so on. Okay.
Okay.
We will be also recording these sessions post you enroll into a course, and you will be getting access to the recording as well, so that whatever doubts you might have asked during the session, you can refer to those recordings and get it clarified, and this recording access will be with you for at least 6 months from now.
Okay.
Okay. We'll be preparing for the interviews. We will be conducting mock interviews as well. And that, a continued support is going to be given to you through Altivision for 90 days. And then post completion of training, we will issue a training certificate of this particular module, like any particular module you plan to enroll in through our institute. And the best part is that post completion of this module, if you decide that you want to do the SAP certification as well, over there, we have a core expertise in terms of giving you a solid support, because we have close to 20-25 odd students who had completed their SAP certification through our guidance in last 60 days.
Okay.
So that was just high level numbers, which I just thought of sharing it with you. Okay. So I think, you're going to be at the right place. Take your time. Let us know how we can be helpful to you in terms of, shaping the
So
course.
when is the next batch commencing?
We normally have already have an ongoing batches. And just in case if you plan to enroll, what is going to be your time preference? Since you're based out of Singapore, what is going to be your timing preference?
I mean, any morning time would be preferred.
Perfect, no problem.
Yeah.
We'll look into that.
Can you please stop the recording?
Sorry, yeah.